thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will it ever end? He thought. That's how he thinks. Will it end? Hello and welcome back, folks. I'm guessing this is a chancel. This is pretty standard chancel architecture. Yes, I can confirm it. I'm an expert. Yep, this is a chancel. Look at this chancel stuff. Yep. Sure signs. This is a murder hole. Chancels are known for those. Zzz. Nope. 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 Noping out of this. Well, there was a door between him and I, so maybe... Can I hear him? It's super green in there. This is a green chancel, of course. Okay, I kind of want to wait for that music to die down, because there's a guy, apparently. I don't want him to see me. Oh, let's take a risk. That's wow. Don't want to cause any sudden sounds. Whoa. Hot damn. Am I still playing the same game? Jeez. Let's just put a pin in that. I'm gonna check it out in a moment. Won't budge. Great. Oh, god damn it. That worked out pretty well, man. Okay, so there's a monster in there, Chancel. Seems like you got a monster infection. I am not an expert in monster infections. Jesus. Yep. I can't hear if he's still trying to bust down that door now. Oh, yeah, he is. Later, knave. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. I'm guessing that leaving and coming back into this area would reset the monster position, so I'm gonna probably do that?
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Agrippa, do you know anything about this?
That is good to see. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Yes. Hey, could you use some meat? Agrippa doesn't need that. Well, no, he can't chew. Alright, fine.
Me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him?
Nope.
Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
I'm gonna go back. By now, a monster would have gotten bored and probably walked back to wherever he was going. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating. He could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. So these guys like torture, and apparently torture is kind of important to some kind of a process. I can hear something. I'm not sure what to make of it. Okay. Okay. No monsters? No monsters. No whammies. Okay. Still got that blue flame. I wonder if that is at all related to the blue shimmering that we experience when our sanity gets just that bit low and we're in the dark. Now, okay. I don't know where the monster is, how far he may be. Looks like this thing just keeps going, man, oh man. So if he's patrolling, let's go on the assumption that he is. Where would I get inside of that patrol? That's a bit dicey as a thing. Okay, well, only way we're gonna find out is by moving. And I can't see him over there. Oh, just had to step forward.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Just a myth. Something about Orpheus. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look that up on Wikipedia later. Yeah. That door's open? That door stood out to me over there. There was some kind of a flashy during the flashback. During the flashback? During the hallucination something-a-majiggy? During the inner monologue? I'm gonna close you because I don't trust anybody anymore. Not that there's anybody here to trust to begin with. Paperwork. The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me impetuous, fearing a paucity of prisoners. I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. That's convenient. I've tried everything, but I have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose, like torture. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Okay, so is Alexander really just going at this so that he could try his hand at resurrection? It's starting to make sense. I mean, he has already, I guess, demonstrated that he can keep somebody alive like Agrippa in someone else's body. I wonder if that means that he's got some love's soul someplace in another body. There's some weird flickering over here. Look at you. You're beautiful. This is quite interesting. I bet it's going to fall over at some point. Yep. I do have to find her. Who's her? Is that the love in question, now that I think about it? I hadn't thought about it. Well, she isn't behind this shelf. Guess she's nowhere. Okay, there's not much there. There's a door there. We got weird hieroglyphs. This is a door I can just open as is. This is a something? This has got to be something. I'm not going to interact with this. Come on. Can I pick you up? No. Can I? Ooh, carpet. I will sacrifice carpet to altar. No, not that doesn't do anything. I will sacrifice man and carpet. Okay, sure. That's a book. That's a okay. All right. Well, that's fine. So it stands out, but it doesn't seem to do much. This looks like it does something, though. There's some oil there. Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe it doesn't do something. But this is, nope, not something I can get on top of either. Okay. Yep. Okay. Maybe I'll come back to that. So is this... Wait a minute. Is this... It wasn't explicitly said, but is this like the inner sanctum, finally? We've entered the nave, we've entered the chancel. Is this... I mean, this does look part, inner sanctum-ish. If this was going to be any kind of a sanctum, it would be an inner one. It's very interesting architecture, too. It's completely different from the rest of it. Makes it kind of seem like this type of place might have had a castle built on top of it. Before we get over to the center point, I'm gonna go over here. Because it seems like the center point, like they were really trying to bring me over that way, and generally it's video game strategy to look everywhere except where you need to go. Because that's where you find the cool stuff. We got machines. Yes, we have machines. Is that some paperwork?
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Interesting. Daniel is implicating himself more and more into this weird sort of thing. What's this? Bucket of tar. Ah, that's convenient. I believe there was a note that was mentioning that tar was used to try to repair an orb. How convenient. Oh, it's getting loud in here. That looks important. Can I... Great. Great. Great, 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 great. But that probably means that there's another way in. Let's just check around here, make sure that there's nothing hiding that I can find very useful. That's... Okay, no, that's a... That's good glass. Wow. See... Glass is a funny thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on! There. Glass is one of those funny things. That thing is like in real life, it is indestructible if you're doing something kind of intentional to try to break it. Or pretty close to intentional. But if you stumble and that thing drops more than like an inch, that thing is going to shatter and break and everybody's gonna suffer. Oh, that's a long bridge. That's a long bridge. Where is the monster? I thought there was a monster around here. Not that I'm disappointed, but I kinda had this idea in mind that I was gonna have to get inside of a pattern. Man, whatever's behind that door looks exciting.
No, don't kill her.
Oh, yes. I can sort of take it that I'm not supposed to go right in there. That looks dangerous. Wow. Hang on, I'm gonna close this door. Huh. Look at that. How close can I get? I'm not gonna touch it. That's dumb. I made that mistake with a turning water wheel. The pedestal has a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Maybe this is a good spot for a orb. What do I think about this? Mementos. The pedestal in the chancel has a depression that could fit an herb. Heavy doors blocking the path. Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Vaya, and the orb is needed to enter the blah, blah, blah. Two things. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't see too many other spots where I could go before. Maybe I missed something. Yep. Probably missed something. I'm gonna go on that assumption. But where can I go? This has no bottom, by the way. Does that bother anyone else? It sort of bothers me. I mean, I thought this was deep already, but it appears that this thing goes way deeper.
Is this your time witnessing Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
I'm wondering, in a way. I mean, it seems like there has, like, I don't know, I got this inkling all of a sudden that Alexander and Daniel might be the same guy. That might be absolutely inaccurate. And just, I'm saying that because it seems that the voice of Alexander is coming from within Mr. Daniel. That's the impression I got. Something died inside of him. Maybe it was Alexander. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Maybe aid to the Grippa would know. Is there a door up here that I missed? I know these were cells. Those are there, and those were there. Okay. Hey, man.
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
Nope. Yeah. So we have a thing up here. Can I do anything with it?
I found a midwife.
Oh, yeah.
Which had not been planned better. Do you know midwives? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
So I seem to have done something. I was just sort of dicking around there, but it appeared to have done something. Maybe this is something to do.
They sometimes consume themselves or break when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Will that gear do something anywhere else? Oh yeah, there's still that door over there that I can't. Hello, Lantern. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm guessing not much happens over here if I do that. It sounds like there's still people suffering in here. Well, I'm looking at my timer. It appears that I have spent as much time as I am willing in an episode. Yeah, tune in next time. I guess we're gonna get back onto the search for. Yeah, shut up. We are going to keep looking for the pieces of the orb, and it's going to be great. I promise. See you soon.